Hello, whoever you are. You are probably freaking out a little reading this message, or not, depending on how many of you are out there, and if you have met each other yet. Before you get too excited, no, we aren't around anymore, and this message will be the only thing that is left of us. We can promise you that, so please, don't waste any of your precious time looking for something more. We think it's best if we tell you our story to make you understand. We hope to shatter your worldview a little more gently like this. Depending on how one views it, we either never existed or lived a very long time ago. You are a species of explorers and pioneers. If you have found this message, we were very similar to you. When we took our first steps, or more appropriately stumbled, into the universe and off our cradle world, we expected to find other people, cultures or minds we can marvel at the beauty and wonders of the heavens with. At first we found nothing. Single-celled life and all that, sure, but no one with a mouth and big enough brains and things to say. So we kept looking and screaming into the void for someone, anyone. But as we kept looking and listening, we saw nothing but our shadows and heard only our echoes. We never lost hope of finding someone, until the expansion rate of the universe had increased so much that any further search was impossible. The stars were receding farther and faster than we could hope to match with feasible technology, forever beyond our reach. Everywhere we had looked, we had found no one. We had to face something terrifying. We were most likely alone. And as our cradle world was engulfed in the dying solar furnace of its home star, and the heavens dimmed as the stars slowly vanished, replaced by black holes or white dwarfs, only then did we truly realize that our universe was coming to an end. And if life like ours had not shown itself by now, it would never show itself. We were the only thing standing between a conscious and unconscious universe. If we were to die, then, in essence, the universe was to end. Not that it would matter to the universe itself, but it would matter to us. What would be the point of a universe if there was no one to see, feel, hear, or taste it? As the end sneaks up on us in our time, as we sit in our stations around black holes to harness their energy, and the last of us live out their lives, we can thankfully say that we are content. We had done almost everything imaginable. We had colonized planets, found solutions to every mathematical problem, and now understand how the universe works on a fundamental level. But we didn't want to be the only ones to have the opportunity to experience existence and its trials. You might be confused. The universe is coming to an end? If anything, it only just began from your point of view. An obvious paradox. And therein lies the crux of the matter, our friends. We do not share the same universe. You must know that we as a species were known for two things: destruction and creation of things. In our very last days, the days this message was written, we chose to do both at the same time. It turns out that if you leave a bored species with a finite eternity of time, and not very much to do, you get to a point, technologically, where it seems like the species has mastered the arcane arts. We are going to destroy our universe, and give birth to yours through its destruction. Don't worry. There isn't much left of what ours once was. Most of its former beauty has now been replaced by a hideous veil of darkness and nothingness. All we will destroy are corpses and frozen, starless planets. We had our fun. It is now time for someone else to get to play. When the very last of us dies, an automatic protocol will destroy what is left of the corpse of this universe, to create yours, and hopefully deposit this message in its background radiation, for you to find. That is, if we have calculated everything correctly. If you read this, then we have succeeded, and our last wish was granted. Our wish to have someone else live. All we ask for in return is that you live a fulfilling life, and enjoy the time you have left in your world. For your universe is not eternal, just like ours wasn't. See all there is to see, and experience all there is to do. It is our gift from us to you, It is also our last creation, our last middle finger to the forces of nature and the basic principle of death, and our magnum opus, the last human creation.